Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to take a look at the markets and see where we could be headed here because Bitcoin is flirting with a very important price level. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So guys, right now Bitcoin is trading just barely below $40,000, trading at $39,922, down about 0.62% on the day. It's before the markets opened, but very interesting price level we're trading at here. Bitcoin dominance still at about 50.35%. When you exclude stablecoins, it's more so like 52.35%. So we are seeing an uptick in Bitcoin dominance. We are seeing some of this liquidity move from these altcoins into Bitcoin. Will it continue? I'm going to let you know where I think we're headed here with Bitcoin dominance. But all in all, some altcoins are getting a little bit of love off of a bounce because we did come down to about 38,000-ish, but it was very swift. We came down and we bounced right back up to 40K, and now we're playing with that 40K price level. So when that did happen, it gave the altcoins a chance to kind of catch up, especially like Solana. Solana is always an outlier. It's a really interesting market indicator when it comes to following where the altcoins are going to run. Usually it moves by itself, and it's really intriguing. It gives me it's an anomaly, just like a Crowcoin. I want to take a look at Crowcoin because Crowcoin doesn't really move until the end of a bull market, and when it does move, until it moves, it's like a stable coin, and it stays really pinned to specific price levels. But when it does move, it makes these 100, 300% gains in an extremely small window of time. It is very risky. Check out my video yesterday where I talk about why being a altcoin maximalist or a maximalist on a specific altcoin is a dangerous strategy, but it can pay off very significantly if it does move towards where your thesis is. Where my thesis really with Crowcoin is that it doesn't really move much. It doesn't move much until very specific parameters get met, when there's a lot of hype in the market towards the tail end of a bull market and it just snaps and explodes to the upside. And I'm waiting for that to happen. I have a large position of Crow, but I'm not trying to add any more. I just collect my interest on it. But it is a risky play because if that's what you're waiting for, it could be cut short with a black swan event or some drastic price action to the downside. But that being said, I got caught off on a tangent. I'm just talking about different anomalies you see in the crypto space. I mean, with Solana, you see it run by itself, and now we're turning to the downside. But I won't be surprised if Solana closes the day on the to the upside. But Solana moves by itself. Crowcoin moves in strange ways. But the majority of the crypto space moves in a very cyclical nature. But I do want to take a look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin dominance moving to 50.30%. You know, look at this. This is something I want to show you guys as well. This blue box. This is where I was going to start layering into Bitcoin and altcoins. I said if we get into this blue box, I purchased some Ethereum when Bitcoin came down about 38,000. I think about 38,200, somewhere around that level, 38,500. But I bought an Ethereum or two. And the thing is that everyone has switched so bearish. Everyone has flipped so bearish right now. And I mean, for a good reason. I mean, when we look at the weekly, we should be coming down a little bit. We should be coming down. But I mean, everyone is being so emotional, expecting these huge price drawdowns. And we're already down 20%, guys. 20% from about 49,000 when we came up here and touched this. We are about down 21.8%. That's a significant move to the downside. And we've seen these moves play out throughout this rally. 20% here. Then we have another 20%. 18% there. And now we're down 21% where we're at right now. It's normal to see this. Now the real question is, do we come down further? And I hope we do. In this blue box that I have up, this is my layering in to get more exposure into crypto. But look how it is flirting with this level at $40,000. It just can't make its mind up if it wants to spill over and trade sideways around that $38,000 to $35,000 price level. I have said before that we could come down all the way to 28,200 leading up into the halving based on previous data that we have from back before the halving of 2021's bull market. When we had this pandemic dump, we came down all the way, down about 60%, but it was a flash crash. It happened quick and swift, and then we immediately, almost immediately, V-shaped recovery, but that was induced by an insane amount of money printing. But it could get that low. We could come down to $28,000 if we see a replica of that 50% drawdown. Now, that being said, do I think that that's going to happen? Probably not. I don't think that that's probably going to happen, but I do think that there's a very high likelihood that we trade inside of this box, and that's why I've been layering in, and I've been saying this is areas where I'm going to be layering in more. I've been exposed to this to the space since years ago, but I've been layering in significantly since the FTX collapse. But and I stopped when we started getting around the 40,000s. But I do think that we have that green light here for the bull market. So this is my next area to be entering in, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I talk about how we could come down to 38,000, 35,000 trade sideways for a significant amount of time, but also there's a lot of people looking at this level here. There's a lot of people looking at this $40,000 to $28,000 price level. There's a chance, guys, that we are bottoming out here. There's a chance of that. And if you look over at like crypto Twitter or even just the influencers on YouTube, people are spitting that doom and gloom. It is very, very significant. And it's it's such a minimal price drawdown, 20% after rallying. What, we rallied from the previous, from the low when FTX collapsed to where we are now. I think it's something like a 200% gain. Yeah, 225% gain. We're down 20%. It's nothing. It's nothing. And a lot of people are very, very, very bearish. And usually that could be an indication that we're probably bottoming out. But that being said, I think it's appropriate that we got our downside in. So we could reverse, but I think that the market needs to be a little bit more boring for a little bit longer of a time frame here. We're getting closer to the halving. This was a very big sell the news event with the Bitcoin spot ETF getting approved, and just yesterday the Ethereum spot ETF for BlackRock was rejected. I think that we'll probably have some boring sideways price action as we lead up into this halving. And for Bitcoin dominance, I think that we're probably going to see it move to the upside. I think we'll probably see something similar to what we saw when we first started this rally, when Bitcoin dominance was sitting around 55%. I think that that's on the table, especially if Ethereum, since it failed that breakout above $2,600, which was my indicator looking for if we were going to have a cyclical market, if we were moving into a true bull market. And in the bull market, we see much of the cyclical nature where Bitcoin runs by itself, it cools off. Ethereum runs by itself, then it cools off, and then it spills over into the altcoins while everything else trades sideways. And I was expecting that was kind of a make or break moment for the altcoin season as Bitcoin was trading to the downside and Ethereum was rallying after the Bitcoin SPY ETF was approved. Well, it was failed, and we did not break out above $2,600, which is what I was looking for to see that altcoin rally. So I do think that Bitcoin dominance probably will rally. So that's just my 2 cents on that, guys. If you like this type of content, please like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. It really helps us out a lot. Please also go follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. I'm very, very active over there. I do giveaways. You can also follow me on Instagram at 333Blacksea. I just created. Probably be some exciting stuff over there to take advantage of if you guys follow me there. But also, I have some awesome referral links down below. A $4,100 sign-up bonus to Femex, $8,000 sign-up bonus to BitGet. But that's all I got, guys. Be patient. The price action could be quite choppy here for a couple months maybe leading up into the halving. But that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.